Here we go. Jefferson County Court at Law Number 2 is back in session. We in session for our last two cases. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Ronald Dwayne Gibson. First case is cause number 331-690. Second case is cause number 331-692. And we have before us Mr. Ronald Dwayne Gibson. Mr. Gibson, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gibson, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Gibson, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Gibson, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Gibson?
I'm all right.
That's good. Now, Mr. Gibson, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Giles Cole. Attorney Cole, how are you doing?
Doing great, Your Honor. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm doing fine. Mr. Cole, do you waive a record in Mr. Gibson's case?
Yes, Your Honor. And
the state is represented by Attorney Tommy Coleman. Attorney Coleman, how are you doing?
Good, John.
That's good. Mr. Gibson, I have before me an information that alleges that on or about November 21st of 2021, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespassing. Mr. Gibson, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to this charge, Mr. Gibson, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Gibson, I have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. It is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. At the top of this, on page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials, R or G, that are on a line next to a box that is checked guilty. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the next page of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Mr. Gibson, did you sign this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the next document, Mr. Gibson, this document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. There is also a signature at the bottom of this document. Did you sign this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that signature is above the line that is titled Defendant. Now, also at the top of the same document, there are two boxes that's checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gibson, did you sign a document out there on paper that is titled Discovery Certification?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gibson, before you sign and initial all of these documents that I've just mentioned to you, did your attorney, Mr. Cole, go over these documents with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you read and understand everything that he went over?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gibson, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Chair. State offer States 1.
Objections.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Cole, you've advised and counseled Mr. Gibson. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Gibson, your attorney, Mr. Cole, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gibson, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Coleman, your mic is on mute.
Thank you, Your Honor. We do have a plea agreement.
And what is that agreement?
in exchange for the defendant's plea in this case, Judge, we're recommending confinement in the Jefferson County Jail for a period of 30 days, and we're asking that the court give the defendant credit for any time he's legally entitled to. And also, as part of this agreement, we are agreeing to dismiss the companion case of failure to identify that appears in cause number 331692.
Mr. Gibson, the state is offering in cause number 331690, the state is offering that you serve 30 days in Jefferson County Jail. You will be given credit for any time that you are entitled to get by law. The court cost in this case is $327. Mr. Gibson, will you be able to pay the $327?
I'm not getting out, Your Honor. I'm going to safety.
Okay, but so let me ask you this here. So Mr. Gibson, do you have any income?
No, sir.
Okay. And so you have no monthly income or do you have any assets?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Gibson, do you have any monthly expenses?
I've been in here since November. No, sir.
Okay, I just need to know. And do you receive any type of governmental benefits?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, Mr. Gibson, the court is going to find that you are indigent, and basically what that means, the court is going to waive the court costs in this case pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, because the court has found that you are indigent. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're welcome. Now, Mr. Gibson, the state will also be dismissing cause number 331692. Mr. Gibson, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir. Very much so.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gibson, I'll follow the pre-bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Gibson, this will conclude your cases. Please follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.
You too, Your Honor.
Okay.